Hey guys, Taz Minecraft 360 here, and welcome to another episode of Retro Game Reviews. And today, I'm going to be reviewing something on the NES, or full name, the Nintendo Entertainment System. And while my past other two videos, I've been on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or SNES. This is not. Maybe that's why whenever you trip on it, it rips out, because it's not very stable. Yeah, today, for my first video on the Nintendo NES, I'm going to be reviewing RC Pro-Am, RC Pro-Am, this is RC Pro-Am for the, Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a racing game, multiple tracks. It says 32 tracks of racing thrills. And let you have a closer look at that. It's the front. And then on the back, it just has little things telling you how to clean it. Do not store in extreme temperatures. Do not immerse in water. Do not clean with benzene, thinner, alcohol, or other such solvents. Nintendo. So, we're going to put it in. What you do, for the Super Nintendo, you just slot in this top, which is the same for Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64, and the Model 2 version of the NES here, so, which I do not own. So what you do is that you open this up, put your cartridge in there. Now back then, you would always slide it in there and push it down and close this. But of course, since these are old systems, half the time when you push it down, you get a white screen, such as... Wait, I gotta turn on the TV. Whoops. Alright, such as that. And what that's caused by is that, okay, imagine this is the little pins. So this is the board, this is the circuit board, and the pins are connected to the circuit board for the cartridge. That's in its up position like that. When you push it down like that, that's bending the pins down into a flat position. Then when you push it back up, it's going like that. And that happens a whole bunch. And over time, those pins wear out. So that's what causes... Oh. Of course it's not going to work now, but I showed you earlier, it's just a blank white screen. Let's see if I can get to do that. Which I don't know why I wanted to do that, but just see if it'll do what I'm talking about. In. Yep, there we go. So that's what causes the white screen. And you want to know something weird about the original Nintendo, which also has to do with that bending pin thing, is that sometimes the Nintendo won't even recognize that there's a game in there. Whenever you don't have a game in the slot, if I can get this out, it just blinks. The light blinks. And sometimes, when you put a game in there, obviously it's not going to do it, but sometimes, when you put in a game in the original Nintendo, you'll turn it on, and it'll just blink. Just blink. And basically that's not recognizing the cartridge correctly. So, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. It's not recognizing the cartridge correctly because of lockout crap, and if it's not connected properly and it's not reading the lockout chip correctly in the cartridge, it won't work, and it'll just do that blinking light. So let's say I made a fake Nintendo game that didn't have the lockout chip to match with the lockout chip in the system. To put it in there, it'll do that blinking light. So basically, it thinks I'm putting a fake game in there. So, on with the actual game. Just make sure. So, here's the play. So this is RC Pro-Am, as I said earlier. It's a racing game. You can get power-ups, which I'll show you. So I will press start. Actually, here's the controller. Probably seen this a lot on like Wii controllers, like a little layer, and iPhone cases, and all kinds of stuff. It's this Nintendo controller. So, I just realized I never had the actual Nintendo in frame. It's that. You can see it a little bit better now. So, we'll press start. So let's play. So you hold B to accelerate and use your D-pad to turn. And there's a power up right there. Oh, I just got a power up. There are little things on the tracks. There's another power up I missed. I'm in second right now. Speed up, speed up. And the power ups basically like give you like higher acceleration, like faster acceleration, higher top speeds, and more traction on your tires. Oh, I got second, but you'll see what I mean in a second. See this traction and turbo acceleration and higher top speed. That's what the upgrades do. And there's also a thing in this game that's kind of like the star in Mario, where you like flash, and basically, well, I got that. Basically, all it is it's if you bump into another car, there's a possibility that if you bump into them, it'll make them spin out and crash. So kind of like in Mario, where you have the star. It's basically that version of that, where everything you touch. See that guy has flashing? He has the power up. That blue car that's flashing. Oh, and the green car has it too. Oh, see, he just spun me out because he had the little thing. I'm dead. Come on. Oh, it's another lap. I have a chance. Oh, no, don't get the turbo. Yes. Huh. Obviously, this isn't your, I'm out anyways. Obviously, this isn't your modern racing game, such as, like Forza games on Xbox and, like all that kind of stuff like that. It's not that at all. There's actually a new Forza game coming out for the new Xbox, but obviously this is retro game reviews. I don't do Xbox until I might do it if the series lasts long enough that the Xbox 360 actually becomes retro. Maybe I'll do something with Xbox 360, unless I have to use Xbox 360 for like an arcade game such as Pac-Man or Centipede, like something retro game that we have on there. That's the only time I'll use it, but most of the time I'm just going to be using old consoles, Atari 2600, NES, but getting back to the game, okay. I'm out again. Game over. You can always have so many games. Actually, let's restart. Let's reset on the console. Oh, don't tell me it just crashed. Okay. That was not a very good run. Let's try this again. Obviously, now I don't have any upgrades, so I'm going to be super skitty, super slow, and basically like Mario Kart, you can pick things up to shoot. Like, of course, in Mario Kart, you can shoot things. For this, upgrade your car to have more traction and to go faster. Aw, third. If you want me to do something like Super Mario Kart, I'll do that. Actually, I just got an idea for my series. How about right now, we're going to have a racing game marathon. Every episode, until I'm out of games, which I only have 3 of them, we're going to do racing games. We're going to have racing games each episode. And like I said in the last episode, if you saw it, which I checked before I started this video, and only 1 person watched it. But if you're watching this, go watch that. I said that and I'm gonna say it here that I do videos every week, and I make videos and upload them every week. About old wait, you already knew that. I upload videos every week. Whatever day I have time, and I have time today, so I had nothing else to do, so I felt like making a video today. Next game I might do is Excitebike for the original Nintendo, and then also I have Super Mario Kart. So those will be next week. Excitebike will be next week's game, and the week after that will be Super Mario Kart. And speaking of those games, might as well show you what they are. Here's Excitebike, which is going to be next week's game. And then here's Super Mario Kart, which is going to be the week after that game. And then, if you have any ideas for any games that I have quite a few games. You would think that my first video was something like this, but actually, whenever I made this, I was like, what a great game to start with. This one, Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World. If you saw that, you know what I mean. This was my first episode on this one, and it was a half an hour long video, and because there's like 5 games on here, and I reviewed 4 of them, because one was a Japanese import, like Japanese port of Super Mario Bros. 2. So, and plus the video was already getting long enough. So, I think that does it for my review of this game. It's RC Pro-Am. Just to show you the cartridge one more time. And get it out of here. There we go. See, RC Pro-Am. It's a good game. It's pretty fun. It's I think there's actually a sequel for it. I'm not sure, but I think either this or the sequel. You can actually use something like, I think you can use the NES Satellite, which is an accessory, which has 4-player ports on it. You can play with 4 players. I don't know how, if it's split screen or what, but that's pretty cool. So, get back in there. Can you please not? So that does it for... Are you done yet? Thank you. Okay. Now I can talk. I'll just have this in the background. That does it for my review on RC Pro-Am. It's a pretty fun game. It's my first video using the original Nintendo Entertainment System here. My previous videos were on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. My next video, of course, I said is going to be Excitebike next week. And then the week after that, it's going to be Super Mario Kart. We're going to have a racing game marathon on Retro Game Reviews these upcoming 2 weeks. So that does it for my video this week on Retro Game Reviews. Like and subscribe, and bye.